All right, so this is a review on Vivio Foreign. Is that how you pronounce it? Vivio Foreign's EP or mixtape. I don't know, probably an EP. It's called 800 BC. The artwork is very intriguing. The color work scheme is blue. Just like buildings and it's hard to describe. There's similar. There's a lot going on, but not a lot going on. But it's very interesting, and it's interesting that he called it 800 BC. Um, so the tracks on here are Drive By, Wetty, Big Drip, Demons and Goblins featuring Meek Mill, Awesome, Ambition featuring Little TJ, It's a Vibe, and Big Drip remix featuring Little Baby and Quavo. Uh, yeah, at the end of the day, I was actually surprised by this project, um, and I feel like with this guy, he's got a lot of ambition. Not when I say got a lot of ambition, I feel like he's got a lot of potential. There's something I'm hearing in him that can be fine tuned, where he can actually go on to be even more of a success in this hip hop game. I don't know this I don't know what it is. I wish I knew what it was to give you in detail, but I can't. Um, the only thing that really um, caught my attention was when he mentioned about Demon Time, and I heard Beyonce mention Demon Time. I'm like, what the fuck are you guys on? What the fuck is Demon Time? So I had to fucking research it, innit? And it's just basically witching hour. So obviously, I know what, not obviously, but I know what witching hour is, but I never heard of Demon Time. So, but yeah, I'd rather be on angel time. I'm on God time, innit? Like, my name is Raphael. What can I say? Like, I'm just an angel by design. It is what it is. And so not to throw any shade on, or people that want to deal with the demons and goblins and devils and all that bullshit there. If you want to partake in that activity there, do your thing, but leave me the fuck out of it. Um, but anyway, not to say that this guy dibbling and dabbling in demon and goblins and all that stuff like that, but he does have a song called Demon and Goblins, and he did mention about Demon Time. But anyway, the rhythms are cold. I feel like in the excuse me, yes, you heard that burp, yeah, because I'm a human fucking being, alright. Um, yeah, I don't know. I feel like with what song was it? I don't know what song it was. There was one particular song that had a particular UK drill sound to it. I don't know if there was a UK drill behind that rhythm. It would make sense if it did, because I believe there were. I did hear that there are a few artists in Brooklyn that are basically using UK drill rhythms or something like that. I can't remember, because one of them I didn't hear of saying was Pop Smoke, but then other than that, I can't remember the other names. But if it is this guy Vivio Foreign, then cool as well. On top of that, so that's a good look. You understand? Like, that's a good look. Um, so as usual, I take one song, if it's out of context, in context, it is what it is. I am going to use the song Big Drip, but also Ambition. Um, yeah, so basically, when it comes to dating and relationships in general, um, you have to understand what women. It's like, in fact, put it this way: we are, as guys, right? As a man, you tend to think that women are attracted to, you know, your drip game, right? Even when I don't even know how old Fivio Foreign is, but I'm pretty sure at his age, when I was his age, I felt the same way in terms of, you know, having big drip just to impress the women. Even though that technically was in the back of my mind to have drip game to impress the women and stuff like that, I noticed it did have a level of impact. Um, So I will never disregard the drip game. You understand? And I will never say to someone that they should stop all this drip game, blah blah blah. Like, do your thing in it, but never really do it to impress women. That's one thing if you're a guy watching this. But also, women, it's like women are just not attracted to that. Do you understand? There's women that are attracted to your ambition as well. You understand? But everything comes down to, yeah, you could be ambitious, but it's about, are you that ambitious enough to take action to try and achieve your ambitions. Women are attracted to that, and they're attracted to the point that, you know, if you understand the nature of women, they're going to do whatever possible to help you achieve your ambitions. Yeah, they're going to. Yeah, you know how I know? Because I'm talking from fucking experience. Yeah, I'm talking from experience. So, you know, you just got to do what you got to do, innit? However, the one thing I would suggest is, if you're a man watching this, like I said, don't do it to impress women or all that. You understand? Let women come by default. And if you're a woman watching this, I don't know what to tell you. Just develop yourself as a pure feminine woman so you can actually help guys continue to, you know, achieve their ambitions and all that stuff there. Now, I know some of you women are afraid that they may, you know, discard you after you've helped them. But sometimes when your time is done with them, your time is done, innit? Maybe you have to go and help someone else. It is what it is. That's how life is sometimes. Sometimes, but if you do want to actually increase your worth for them to actually, you know, for you to stay in their lives or whatever the case is, develop yourself as a pure feminine woman, and you know exactly what to do, when and how to do, whatever the case is. All right. So, what I would suggest, whether you're a man or woman, click the link in the description box below where it says become a member of the Archibulan Trust. When you do that, you get access to online courses such as, you know, roles and relationships. That's where you're going to learn how to develop yourself as a pure feminine woman if you're a woman watching this. Plus, you learn how dating and relationships actually work in general. Anyway, on top of that, if you're a man watching this, you learn how to develop yourself as a thoroughbred alpha male. And you know exactly what to do. Alright? So it's not a point where you're trying to impress women. You're just doing you. Get me? And as the title of the album or the EP is called 800 BC, yeah, you have to be old school, real traditional, have that real traditional mindset, how nature intended, like 800 BC. Yeah, I know modern times changes, this, that, and the third, but nature is nature. Nature is nature. Human beings still need to go for a piss, right? So you go for a piss. You don't try and hold it in just for whatever the case is. You go for a piss when your bladder tells you to go for, well, your brain tells you that your bladder is giving you a sign for you to go to a piss. Go for a piss. You go for a piss. I'm not even taking a piss. You get it? Anyway, I'm gonna give this project 10 out of 10. I definitely, like, I don't know, I'm pretty sure I did see his name on Pop Smoke's project that I did a review on. I can't remember. I'm not going to look into that right now because I don't want to make this video any longer than it should be. But if he is, I definitely want to hear him on I can never say this word, but the project that 50 Cent is working on for Pop Smoke's album. I've definitely had to hear Fivio foreign on it. And he's from Brooklyn, innit? So it only makes sense, I guess. So I guess he was on his project, or they did work together, because little TJ was on his project, so it only makes sense. But anyway, if you got any questions, any topics you'd like for us to discuss in the videos, leave that in the comment section below, and let me know what your favorite track was on the project. And if you got any questions, any topics you'd like for us to discuss, leave that in the comment section below. And remember, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, because you never know, the video you suggest might just be next.